Bestie, I'm so glad that you popped back in today. Well, it is February 26th, and here are your interesting holidays for today. The first holiday we're going to talk about is National Letters to an Elder Day. And this was started in 2020 by Jacob Cramer, and he has a nonprofit organization called Love for Our Elders. And they do many different things in the community for their elders, but in 2020 they started letters in honor of his grandmother, who loved to write letters. And so today we're going to take a few minutes out of our day and write a handwritten letter to someone that we know who is a senior. Or if you don't know someone, in the description below, I'll put the link for the nonprofit, and they can hook you up with someone to write to, because it really does bring a bright spot in someone's day, especially because some of these people don't have anyone to visit them, and it's just really sad, and no one should have to live out their golden years like that. So thanks everyone for participating, and thanks Jacob for making it a day. All right, the next holiday is National Tell a Fairy Tale Day. This started in 2020, and this is to, one, tell the fairy tales that we know, but also the fairy tales or stories that we have in our families. Some families have stories that are passed down generation to generation, which is amazing. So make sure that you write these down so they never get lost. So the fun fact we're going to talk about today is the Brothers Grimm. I think they are probably one of the most well-known fairy tales tellers. And their first book was out in 1812 in Germany, and it had some of the popular stories we know today, but they were just a smidge different. They are not Disney appropriate. So if you have a small one watching, cover their ears, because I'm going to tell you what really happened to Cinderella's stepsisters. So in the original, the stepsisters, they actually, both of them, when they go to try on the shoe, one sister cuts off her toe, bleeding profusely all over the place, and it's like, it's fine, but the shoe fits. Like, girl, no, it does not. And then the other stepsister, she cuts off the heel of her foot to make it fit into the shoe, which was golden, by the way, and it wasn't glass. And again, girl, if you're bleeding everywhere, you're gonna die. And then at the end of the story, they their eyes were pecked out by birds. So I don't know, sweet revenge, karma coming at you. Okay, and the next holiday is very delicious. It is National Pistachio Day. Started around 1992 to honor this tiny little seed, not a nut, because it comes from, it's like a false fruit, it's called, and it looks like a fruit, like a little outside shell, and then inside is the nut, so it's technically a seed. So there's your little science technology talk today. I don't know, I'm not a scientist. Anywho, but if you have allergies to tree nuts, don't eat them. It'll be a very, very bad day for you and the people around you. So here's our healthy facts for today. So they're low in calories, help with our weight, low in cholesterol, helps with our blood pressure, helps our blood sugar, and it's native to Central Asia and the Middle East. So thanks, guys, for sharing this very yummy, delicious little seed with us, because it is very versatile and we can do lots of things with it. All right, and the last holiday, of course, is your birthday. So if it's your birthday today, I hope you have a fantabulous day. Go out and do something fun, or do nothing at all. You do you, boo. But make it your own. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.